invites out. Oh, damn. Got that loud ass dog, man. Shalom. In a second. Shalom. Shalom. Give me a second. Sending some more invites out real quick. Alright, Salaki. Good morning. Shalom. Alright. Alright. I want to start off by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rokaha, Kodash. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and double honors to the elders, prophets, and teachers at GMS who rule well. Now, I myself am not a part of GMS, but through the power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, I was able to come across these brothers and get this 100% truth. Now, in today's camp, we're going to be going through what Jake got to look forward to, the 2/3, and the elect have to look forward to in these last days, Salakia, and what they have to come, you know. I'm gonna start off with the book of Revelation, chapter 21, verse 7. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and will be his. I will be his power, and he shall be my son. So this is going into what do you have to overcome, right? So what do you have to overcome? We're going to get that in the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So we are going through that right now. We hear nothing but wars and rumors of wars, man. You know, you got China versus the U.S., you know, Russia versus the U.S., you got China versus Taiwan, you know, you got situations like Turkey leaving NATO and things like that. Things are about to pop off, man. And a lot of you, Jake, you're not paying attention to it. You're more worried about this Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef and all this other stupid shit that don't have you don't get nothing from it, right? For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places, and that's going on as well, man. You know, you got this bird flu that's going around, or that's coming about, right? That they're trying to push. They're trying to say they got a new strand of COVID that's coming, right? And you got all these earthquakes that's happening. I think I want to say a couple months ago there was like 20 earthquakes that hit in one day. You know, if I'm mistaken, Salakia, I'll have to go back and I'll probably do a video on that. But I think it was a situation where like multiple, like at least it had to be like 20 plus earthquakes. Video on that. But I think it was a situation where like multiple, like at least it had to be like 20 plus earthquakes that hit in a single day, right? All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, or shall unalive you, Salakia. And ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And that's happening right now. We even hated by our own people. Especially our own people, man. And they shall deliver you up. Who's going to be the ones delivering you up? Doesn't that go, that can go into your enemies shall be they of your own household, right? And they're going to deliver you up, man. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And that's happening today. Many are offended, and many shall betray one another and hate one another. And that's happening today, man. You know? And we come against a lot of that hate. We get a lot of that persecution. Kind of, all tornadoes too, man. What is that? Yahweh, he's in a whirlwind? Slakia, let me grab that. Let me grab that real quick. Salakia. Right? We got the book of Nahum, chapter 1, verse 3. Yahweh is slow to anger and great in power, and he will not at all acquit the wicked. Yahweh hath his way in the whirlwind, and in the storm, and in the clouds are the dust of his feet. Right? So those tornadoes that are popping off all over the place, and the hurricanes that are to come, you know, those are all from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That's his judgment, man. He bringing judgment on these nations. And if you notice, some people might not have noticed, if you in Babylon, right? Tornado Alley is moving, man. It's moving. And it's moving to a whole nother area where there's Edomites. Right? Slakia. Trying to remember where I was. All right, I'm going to read that over. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many. And that's going out too, man. And you got a lot of bugged out jakes preaching a whole bunch of other shit that has nothing to do with the scriptures as well, man. You know, I done seen too many lies where I done seen Jake with stones on their damn forehead and all types of shit, man. And I get tired every time I see it, man. All I could do is sigh and just skip that shit. I don't even want to hear it. And because the iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Right? You got a lot of what's been going on a lot, man. You got a lot of Jakes and Edomites. They offering their family members, man. They unaliving them. That's because the love of many has waxed cold. You got a lot of situations, like you had that situation where the mother threw her kids out of a moving vehicle on the highway, man. Right? And we know that the baby, the youngest, the infant was unalived, and only the daughter lived, you know, if I'm not mistaken, if she wasn't, you know, pronounced, you know, unalived at the doctor or at the hospital, Slakia. Right? And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, and we're seeing that day and day. Right? But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved, man. So that's for you Christians who believe in the rapture, and you think that, you know, you're gonna get beamed up to avoid all of this. Nah, man. You're gonna have front row seats. You're gonna be in there first, man. You're gonna be some of the ones getting that judgment, because you believe, you know, in the false doctrine, right? And I'm gonna go back to the Revelations and read that over, right? This is the book of Revelation 21:7. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son. We have to endure all of this, man. And then that includes the MOTB, which, if you don't know it, it's the RFID CHIP, right? And it also might dabble and touch towards, if you haven't heard of it, Neuralink. If you haven't heard of it, look it up, right? But the fearful and unbelieving, that includes you who don't believe this 100% truth, man. That especially goes for you. And the abominable, and the murderers, and the whoremongers, and the sorcerers, and the idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Right? And that doesn't mean that you're going to burn forever, but we're going to grab that towards the end, right? I'm going to get to, let me read that over. But the fearful and unbelieving and abominable and murderers, whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death, right? And anyone who's in sin, you're not going to inherit anything, man. Just like this verse just said, we're going to get another one. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall inherit Salakia. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of power? But be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of power, man. So all of these are sins, and if you commit them, you're not getting into the kingdom, man. Right? So so what are you Christians who believe that the law is done away with? Why is this in there, man? Why is it saying if you do these things, you're not going to inherit the kingdom? Right? We will be visited. The rapture is not coming. Who is this? Sunshine? We're seeing pre-tribulation right now. Raptures, I don't know what you could wait for the rapture. Let me know when in a couple months if you get beamed up or not, man. Send me a text. Right? Nor thieves, let me read that over. Nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of power. And such were some of you, but ye were washed, but ye are sanctified, but ye are justified in the name of the Lord Yahweh Shai, and by the spirit of power, of our power, Salakia. So this next verse I'm going to go into, because it says, but ye are washed. How are we washed, man? Right? I will see. Yeah, we gonna see. We gonna see. I'm not worried about it. I know there ain't no rapture. I'm not tripping. We gonna go to the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 26. That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of the water by the word. So if you believe in that water, that you have to be water baptism shit, that's not what's gonna save you, man. And I'm pretty sure, Sunshine, you believe in that? You probably do. If you believe in the rapture, you probably believe in that shit too. Hey, good luck. Just you don't need it. So that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of the water by the word. So that's that ye are washed from 1 Corinthians, man. That's how we're going to be washed, through the word, through the water by the word, right? And let's grab another precept on that. This is the book of Psalms. It's lucky. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 9. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereunto according to thy word. So that's how you're going to cleanse your way, man. By the word. Everything's going to come back through the word. Right? And shalom to all the Akim and Akwath that are joining, man. Shalom. Chakama, shalom, Matazakba. All the brothers that I see coming in here. If I don't see you, Slakia. Amatazah. I don't know if I said your name right. Ak, forgive me. Shalom. Right? So what do we get for enduring and keeping this narrow path that we're on, man? You know, Yahweh's willing, we get saved. What do we have to look forward to, man? This is the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? Right? And Yahweh Shai said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration. If you don't know what the regeneration is, you have to understand that there's been your regeneration, man. That when we perish, our spirit goes back to the Most High, and He places that spirit in another body, right? And we go off and we live our judgment. We come back down to the earth and we live out our judgment. And we're gonna get that too. I'm gonna go deeper into that. Follow me in the regeneration. When the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of His glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. So, you know, Lord's will, we're gonna be judging, man. We're gonna be judging, and we're gonna be ruling with Yahweh Shai, right? And everyone that hath forsaken his house, or brethren, or sisters, or fathers, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. We're gonna get that immortality, man. We're gonna get that immortality. right? And that forsaking your brethren, your sister, your father, your mother, your wife, your children, that goes into if you love me, if you love your mother more than me, then you're not worthy of me. Let me grab that because I'm pretty sure I butchered that. Salakia. And Salakia, the water for the precepts in there, if I don't get to them, Salakia. Okay, we're going to get this. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 36. I'm going to start at 36. And a man's foes shall be they of his own house. Remember that. Remember that. And that's another reason why we're going to have to forsake them. Because they're gonna come against this. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Right? And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. So if you're not gonna put in the work to show that to show Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai that you're with him, you're not worthy, man. Right? And that work could be come in many different forms. Whether it be you out here on the highways and byways and teaching, whether you're doing lessons online. Some of you brothers help the ministry out in healing. We got a brother that does that. And some brothers pay alms, man. Everyone has their own lot that they're gonna play out in this thing, man. And it's all for the kingdom. Right? I'm gonna go to this is the book of Revelations, chapter 2, verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my Salakia, let me read that over. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Like I was saying earlier, man. We're doing this so that we can get this, so we can get that blessing in the kingdom, right? And rule with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh, and rule with Yahweh Shai, Salakia, through the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and the vessels of the potter shall they, Salakia, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my father. Let me read that over, because I kind of butchered that, and I ain't got to focus on the point. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, man. They're gonna get that ass beat until they follow what they're supposed to be doing, even as I received of my father. So for you Christians that run around saying that everyone's gonna get the kingdom, it's for everybody, everybody's gonna live good. No. Who is he gonna rule over, man, with a rod of iron? Who is he talking about? He's talking about these other nations, man. Especially Esau Edomites, which we're gonna rule over them and break them down for 1,000 years, and then we're doing away with that ass. And the rest of the nations, you're gonna go back into your original lands, right? And you're gonna live out. You're gonna live out there. And you're gonna have to keep this law. And if you don't keep this law, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is gonna take the rain away from you. And you know what follows with that, right? You're gonna have to deal with famine and all types of stuff. Right? You're going to jump to the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 10. Because this also goes into that. They're broken to shivers. And for you who don't believe that people are going into captivity, right? This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So there's going to be captivity. There's going to be slaves in the kingdom, man. And if you're not okay with that, then it's not for you, man. And if you're a 2/3, and if you want to be a 2/3 and be on that side, hey, that's on you, man. You're gonna get that death, and then you're gonna be in a lower state in the kingdom. You're still gonna be immortal, but you're gonna be at a lower state, right? We're gonna go to the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 31. To him that overcometh, you hear that? It's constantly saying him that overcometh, meaning you're not getting raptured. Who was that said that shit? Who said that shit? Sunshine, you're not getting raptured, man. To him that overcometh, you got to make it through this. To him that overcometh will I grant to sit with me in my throne, even as I also overcame, and I am set down with my Father in his throne. So if you don't make it to the end, if you don't endure, if you're not keeping this 100% faith and enduring, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it, man. You're not going to make it through Jacob's trouble, which is the tribulation. And those of you who think that you're gonna get raptured up, like I said, hey, shoot me a text when you get up there, man. This is the book. We're gonna jump to the book of Luke, chapter 22, verse 28, man. Ye are they which have continued with me in my temptations, and I appoint unto you a kingdom as my Father hath appointed unto me, that ye may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom, and sit on thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel. It's like it. So we're going to, like I said in the previous verses, man, this is for the elect. They're going to rule with Yahushua, period. You know? And we're going to have those spiritual bodies, you know, that what they're going to know is extraterrestrial, right? So will the ones that have to stay and get that lake, will they burn forever? No. For those of you who believe in hell, let's what happens when you die? Let's just get it. What happens when you die? This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto power who gave it. So when you perish, your spirit goes up to Yahweh, and your body becomes the dust that it was, right? Then let's get Job chapter 3, verse 11. It's locking. Talking. All right, this is Job chapter 3, verse 11. Why died I not from the womb? Why did I not give up the ghost when I came out of the belly? Right? Why did the knees prevent me? Or why the breast that I should suck? For now, should I have lain still and been quiet, I should have slept. Then had I been at rest. Right? So he's saying that when you perish, you're at rest with the kings and the counselors of the earth, which built desolate places for themselves, or with princes that had gold, who filled their houses with silver, right? Or as the hidden, untimely birth, I had not been, as infants which never saw light, man. That's going into infants who perish, you know, in the womb. There the wicked cease from troubling, and their weary be at rest. The prisoners rest together. They hear not the voice of the oppressor. The small and great are there, and the servant is free from his master. Right. So what is this saying? This is going into when you perish, man. When you perish, you go to Yahweh. Your spirit goes to Yahweh, and you're at rest. And you're resting with. It doesn't matter if you've done wickedly or if you've done good. You're gonna rest, and then you're gonna be judged. And let's just get it. It's locking. It's locking. Give me a second. Shalom. Trying to get this precept. Give me a second. Okay. All right. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 14. I know that whatsoever power doeth, it shall be forever. Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it. And power doeth it, that man should fear before him. That which slip of the tongue. That which hath been in now is now, Salakia, and that which is to be hath already been, and power requireth that which is past. So you're going to have to be judged, man. He requireth that. And moreover, I saw under the sun, listen close, I'm gonna read it again. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment. What's under the sun? What's under the sun? That's the earth, man. So that place of judgment, that hell, that's earth. When you perish, you're gonna be judged. You're gonna go up there. First, you're gonna go up there. You're gonna be at rest, and then when it's time for you to, when your judgment comes up, you're gonna be judged, right? And whatever your judgment is, whether it be good or bad, you're gonna be sent back to earth to fill out that judgment, to fulfill that judgment. It's lucky, right? And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment. Let's not be simple. We know that the earth is under the sun, man. That wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there, man. Right? I said in my heart, power shall judge the righteous and the wicked. For there is a time, and therefore every purpose in every work. So whether you were good or whether you were bad, you're going to come back down to earth and you're going to live out that judgment. And you're going to come back through what? Regeneration. All this is, it goes full circle. It goes right back into regeneration, man. Right? Let's see if I can grab the rest of this. I'm going to just read the rest of it. It's lucky. Let me go back, find where I was at. It's like, I'm going to read that over. And I said in my heart concerning the estate of the sons of men, that power might manifest them, and they might see that they themselves are beasts. For that which befalleth the sons of man befalleth beast. Even one thing befalleth them. As one dieth, so dieth that other. So dieth the other. Salakia. Yea, they have all one breath, so that a man have no preeminence above a beast, for all is vanity. Right? All go unto one place. All go to Yahweh. All are of the dust, and all turn to dust. So your body, when your body perish, you're going to turn back to dust, man. Full circle. Right? Who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upwards, the spirit of the beast that goeth downward to the earth? Right? And that's all. I'm going to stop right there. Yeah, I ain't going to get no more of that. Main part was 20, man. All go onto one place. Right? All go to Yahweh. And all of the dust all turn to dust again, man. Point blank in the period, man. There's no hell. Where was hell at? Where was those persons gonna get judged and go and burn forever? Where was that at? Where was that at? That's another pagan name. What's she talking? Well, the Akim already jumping on you. I'm not even gonna trip off of it. The water. Right? I'm gonna go to the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 14, verse 33. Slovakia. See if this is the right verse. Slovakia. Let me check something. Okay, yeah, this is what I was looking for. All right, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 14, verse 33. And now are ye here, and your brethren among you. Therefore, if it so be, Salakia, I don't know why I keep flipping words. Salakia. Therefore, if it so be that you will subdue your own understanding, right? Come into this 100% truth, subdue your own understanding, man. And reform your hearts, you shall be kept alive. Right? This is how you're gonna make it. This is how you're gonna make it through, man. You gotta subdue your own understanding. And ye shall be kept alive, and after death ye shall obtain mercy. Right? Proverbs 30:4 question was asked, what is the father's son's name, if thou canst tell? Con. Let me grab that. Because I'm on my, let me finish this up, because this is the last I got, and then I'll grab that precept out. Right? Therefore, if it be so that ye will subdue your own understanding and reform your hearts, ye shall be kept alive after death, ye shall obtain mercy. Right? For after death shall judgment come. You're going to get judged. When we shall live again. And then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. And if you had the works of ungodly, everyone's going to know. It's the elect are going to know, because they're going to see you. They're going to see you get burned in that fire, man. Because we're going to see that judgment, right? And we're going to go to Salakia. Verse 3 and 4. Verse 3 and 4. All right, this is the book of Proverbs. Salakia. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 30, verse 4. Who hath ascended up into heaven, or descended? Who hath gathered the wind in his fist, and who hath bound the waters in a garment? Who hath established all ends of the earth? What is his name, and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell? Right? It's his son's name. And they asked, the question was asked, what's the father and son's name, if thou canst tell? The father's name is Yahweh, and the son's name is Yahweh Shai. Right? Yahweh, meaning he is, and Yahweh Shai, meaning he delivers. He saves and he delivers. Right? It's not Yeshua. Who said nope? No one said anything about Yahweh, man. What are you talking about? His name is Yahweh. Hey, this only for the elect. Bye-bye. Shut your ass up. Hey, we not, look, I'm not finna have you, disturbing the peace in the comment section and fucking with the Akim, man. If you don't know the name, then that's on you. Yahweh is not a pagan name. Yahweh Shai is not a pagan name, man. Right? Salakia, let me grab this precept. Salakia, trying to find this precept that I was looking for. Because if you don't understand, man, if you don't got the name, that's like the bare minimum. How do you not have a name? That's the bare minimum you need. And if you don't have it, and if you don't know it, then you need to follow the man of Yahweh, man, the man of GMS. Because that's who I learned from. The name of the Father is Yahweh, and his son, Yahweh Shai. Right? Doesn't Scripture say that in the land of our captivity we shall call upon the name? Right? And the brothers is waking up. They're the true men of the Lord. They're waking up. They're calling upon Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. They ain't calling on no damn Yahweh. Yahweh ain't saving shit. If you believe they pagan names, and get the hell on, man. Like, why sit in the lobby, right, and just talk? Why sit in there and scoff, man? I don't know if I made any of the Akim moderators, but if you're a mod, man, and you see somebody bugging out, yeah, just boot their ass. Right? Especially if you come in here straight scoffing out gate, man. You already come in here showing your spirit. Don't nobody got time for that shit. Right? We're going to grab some precepts on that, man. This is the book of 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust, man. And that's what's happening. You got scoffers, man, walking about their own lusts and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation. Right? So it's gonna be plenty of scoffers, man. Seesaw Edom, man, sending his bots. He's sending his bots after us to try to disrupt the word, man. Hey, I count it all as, hey, call halal Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Right? Let me grab another precept, man, because all of you who we gave the name to and you rejected, listen. This is the book of Proverbs chapter 13, verse 1. A wise son heareth his father's instructions, but a scorner heareth not his rebuke. Right? We rebuked you, gave you the true name, and you rejected it. That's fine. That's fine. Let me grab another precept. Let's keep jumping to the precepts. Salakia. It's just off the hip. Right? This is the book of Romans chapter 3 verse 3. For what if some did not believe? If you don't believe on the name, right? If some did not believe, shall their unbelief make the faith of power without effect? God forbid. No. No, your unbelief doesn't do anything to this word, man. It's not going to do anything to us, and it's not going to do anything to this word. Yea, let power be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Didn't it say in the book that the men of the Lord, they stood for the name firmly, right? Or stiffly, Salakia. Like I said, Salakia. Going off the hip. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 2, verse 44. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal. That's one of the blessings that we're gonna get in this kingdom, man. We're gonna get immortality. So these are they who put off the immortal and put on the immortal and have confessed the name of power. Oh shit. What is that talking about? Right? The name of power. Now are they crowned and receive palms. Then said I unto the angel, What young person is that crowneth them, and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the Son of Power, man. It's Yahweh Shai, whom they have confessed in the world. They began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. Right? And that's what we're doing, man. We're standing stiffly for the name of the Lord. And we pray that we're counted among that number, because we don't know. But you say, but that motherfucker said the names was pagan, man. We gonna see. We gonna see when Jacob's troubles pop off, right? What name are you gonna call on? Let's see if that brings you out of what's coming to you, man. And don't try to switch it up at the last minute. When you calling on the wrong name and they beating the shit out of you, right? Don't try to switch up and say, oh, Yahweh. Nah, it's too late for that. Remember what you said, man. Let me grab Salakia. If I'm not reading your precepts, it's not because, Salakia. I was trying not to sidetrack. I get sidetracked really easily, man. So Tawada to all the Akim bringing up the precepts. This is the book of Exodus. Akim posted the book of Exodus, chapter 34, verse 14. For thou shalt worship no other power, for Yahweh, whose name is jealous, is a jealous power. That's your power, man. Yahweh is jealous. You calling on different names, whether it be Yahweh, what do they call Ahia? You know, or any other name. It don't fucking matter, man. It says stop teaching a book not meant for you. Stop talking. Somebody block his ass. I ain't got time for that shit. Let me read that over. For thou shalt worship no other power, for Yahweh, whose name is jealous, is a jealous power. So you calling no other names, man. Yahweh's gonna deal with you, man. He's jealous. He's a jealous power. Hey, and if some people might think that I'm harsh, hey, it is what it is, man. I'm not dealing with no scoffers. None of that. None of that. We're not doing that, man. You come in here, teachers saying some out of pocket stuff, man. You getting blocked. you getting dealt with, man. The water Akim. Right? Let me grab another precept. And that precept that that Exodus came from the brother Yasharallah the water. Let's grab another one. Let's lock it, man. Bear with me, man. Bear with me. Hey, this goes perfectly with the scoffer, and the Ark posted this a little bit back. Yeah, Khan. Hey, that's beautiful. This is from the brother Kawam, right? This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 58. And said in their heart that there is no power, yea, and that knowing they must die. So that man who came in here talking that dumb shit, what did he say? What did he say? He said, you teaching from a book. You teaching from a book that's not ours or something along those lines. I can't even remember, man. I done deleted what the man said already. Hey, that goes to him, man. I'm gonna read it again. And said in their hearts that there is no power, yea, and that knowing they must die. That man's gonna be dealt with. That man's gonna be dealt with. Right? I'm gonna get Salaki. I'm gonna get one more, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Let me get one to end it off on. You know what? I got it. Salakia, again, Salakia for missing some of you brothers' precepts, the water for putting those precepts up, man. Right? We're going to end it off. This is the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Right? Chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear power and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. This is the whole duty of man, to fear power and keep his commandments. And a lot of y'all need to know what it means to actually fear Yahweh. Because a lot of Jake, they don't understand what that even means, to fear him. Right? Because if you really understood what he could do to you, what does it say? Fear him that can kill the body and the spirit. Right? If you truly understood why you should fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, you wouldn't do half the shit that you do. Right? And the water for you Akim and Akwath that tuned in, I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. You know, gotta get back to the house and deal with the kids. Hey, we all got things we gotta take care of. You know, the water for tuning in. You know, and Shalom. Salaki, let me close it out. And I want to give all honor, all glory, all praise to Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai B'Hashem, Rokah Kodash. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and double honors to the elders, prophets, and teachers of GMS who rule well. And with that, Shalom.